to our auction here today of 1 Hillcrest Avenue in the very heart of Ringwood. It doesn't get much closer than this. By way of introduction, my name is Jarrod Robinson. A privilege to be your selling auctioneer here today, and well, hasn't the weather just looked after us when it was meant to be terrible? I've got my agents in the crowd here. I've got James, Chris, Olivia and Ruben to assist you with your bidding. Any questions you may have before the auction kicks off. Just want to take a quick moment to wish all the bidders in the crowd all the very best of luck with your bidding here today, and well, to that successful purchaser, what an opportunity you'll be securing for yourself. And a very quick thank you to our owners for entrusting the team at Ringwood with the sale of their property. I'll go through the rules of today's auction. Today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection prior to the start of today's auction. The rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting any late bids or offers after the property has been knocked down to that successful bidder. Our owners have a reserve price here today, and as the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. Rules prohibit false bids, major disruptions by bidders, and any bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and does provide fines for this conduct. So let's avoid this here today. The rules do permit vendor bids, and if I am going to make a bid on behalf of our owners here today, I'll very simply use the words vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer may place that vendor bid here today. Well, the contracts have been readily available for the last 30 minutes. We've sent them out. You've done your last 2 weeks of due diligence, so I understand you've done your homework around that, but if there is any questions around that, you can ask me in just a moment. The legal numbers associated with the property here today is volume number 7908, folio number 007, lot 2 on plan of subdivision 17299, better known to you and I as 1 Hillcrest Avenue in Ringwood, and in that case the pizza delivery man as well. We do call for a 30, 60 or 90-day settlement here today. Of course, if you had made arrangements around that, those terms will be honoured here today. We'll ask that the successful purchaser come inside and execute an unconditional contract under a price which will be determined very shortly, of which you'll pay a slender 10% deposit upon signing of those contracts. The council rates with property, the total does not exceed $4,000 per annum. It's probably enough out of me around that. But let's have a look at the property. 4 bedrooms, an allotment of 1,083 square meters. Plans and permits approved for 3 3-bedroom townhouses. The opportunity that presents itself, move-in ready. Investment that it's been held for at a current $450 per week, roughly. The opportunity to act on plans and permits, as I mentioned before, it is absolutely endless here. And let's look at the location. You're a stone's throw away from everything you could ask for, squeezed right between Mitcham, the very heart of Ringwood. As we mentioned, the market, how it's sitting right now, interest rates at an all-time low. There is no better time to buy real estate. In fact, the only time that could have been better was last week. This week is the next best time, because I can guarantee you'll be paying more at auction next week. So, I'm in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Where can I see a fair and reasonable start? 400 here now. I've got 400. There's your competition. $400,000 with this gentleman a little bit light on from what we've been guiding. If I don't get an advance, I will vendor bid closer to our guide. 400,000 with this gentleman. I will place a vendor bid at $500,000 just to move us that little bit closer to our guide price and where we probably need to be today. 500,000 with me now. 500,000, a lot of value. We're in Ringwood. We're selling 2-bedroom units for $500,000. You've got 1,000 square meters here. A lot of value at that level, I would have thought. I challenge you to jump on realestate.com now and look up and show me a property that's selling at $500,000 for this land size. First time at $500,000. Second time at $500,000. Third and final time at $500,000 bid with me. What I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you lose all transparency we'll just deal with the private sale scenario if we don't get any further advance. Then you won't know if you're $50,000 behind or $100,000 behind you, the next buyer. 500 now with me. Any advance at all? 500 looking for 50. Give it a second, okay? Second, Chris. Wowee, ladies and gentlemen. If it was legal, I'd be putting in a bid at myself at this level. Even Ruben. 1,083 square metres. I don't know what the profit margins is on building 3 townhouses, but I'm sure that's a neat and tidy profit. You'll probably be able to buy yourself another 2 houses with that profit. I'll call it through again 3 times. First time at 500,000. Second time at 500. Third and final time at 500,000. I'm going to take a moment to go inside, have a chat with my vendors, give you a chance to have a think about the investment opportunity at the level we are at now. It is incredible. Imagine if we quoted this one 500 to 550,000, the level of interest we'd get. Of course, that would be very illegal, but I'll be back out shortly. Very clear instructions from our owners here. We'll pass out and resume the bidding again. And no further advance, we will simply pass the property in.
505, Jarrod.
500?
And 5.
That's fine. 500 here. 500 now, we've got a live bid.
505.
505?
Yeah.
Sorry, 505,000, we've got a live bid. 505,000, looking for 25 in the rise. 500.
506?
We're not maybe moving yet at this level. Come to me with 10. 10? No. 5? We're probably going to get there anyway. We're at 505,000 now. First time at 505,000. Second time at $505,000. Third, 510 here. I've got 510,000. 510. 510, looking for 520. 510,000 now. Still a lot of value at this level. I can't believe we're in the fives for a 1,000 square metre block. All the other sales on the street, half the land size of this, hitting sixes. 510 now. First time. Second time. Third and final time at 510.
Hang on. 15?
515?
Yeah.
515,000 here, 515. 515 looking for 10. 515,000. What are we doing, guys? I know you're coming in a bit. Guidance at 515,000. Yep.
520.
520 here. Thank you very much. 520 and you're ahead. This stage with this gentleman. At no further advance, will pass into this level to him. 520,000 first time. 520 second time. 520 third. Final time. All finished. Done. Silent. If we do pass the property in, that does block you out. If you want to make an offer after that, it will have to be after this.
525.
525 here, 525,000. 525's with them. On this level with them. Come with me for one more. Further.
530.
530, thank you very much. 530, your competition's here, 530. May I suggest 540? Maybe 550. I'll just keep going up and you can tell me when we want me to stop. First time at 530,000. Second time at 530,000. Third and final time at 530,000. Well, we'll have another chat with my owners and seek instructions from them. I'll come out and we determine what will happen from here. just had a chat with my owners. Whoever holds the next highest bid, the property will be passed into them, and you'll have the opportunity to treat with them at their reserve price. If we don't hit that reserve price before then, right now we're sitting at $530,000. 530 first time, 530 second time, 530 third.
535.
535 with this gentleman. Thank you very much, Jai. Good bidding here. 535 first time at 535,000. A lot of value at this level still. Second time at 535,000.
536.
Five. It's dollars. I'll take it. 536 right now.
Are
500.
you doing ones then? Have you
with
taken
me?
a one?
40. 536 now.
7.
37, 537 here, 537,000 first time, second time, third and final time, and 537,000. Wowzers. I will pass the property in at no further advance. Instructions over there, Chris. Are they
40.
in? 40?
Yep.
540, thank you very much. Moving in stronger bits now, 540. What are we doing over there? Out, definitely. 541, thank you very much. 541 here. 541 first time. 541 second time. 541,000 third and final time. No further advance. We will pass it into this group, and they will get the opportunity to treat with that
45.
45. Thank you very much for 45 here. 545,000.
No, 46. There you go. Back up.
46. We got 46 here, Chris.
46. Yep.
546,000 first time. 546 second time. 546 third and final time. What are we doing? All finished, done. Silent, no further advance. God, I wish someone was on
Second, Jarrod.
Need instructions, guys. Need instructions quickly. We will pass into this group right here at 546. 546. 47, Chris?
Yeah.
547 here, back at you. They've just taken the lead. 547,000. Show your strength. Come back quickly. 48, 48 here. 548. 48 once. 548,000 second time. 548,000 third and final time.
50.
50, 550,000, thank you very much. They've just taken the lead here. 2-horse race at this point in time. 51, 51 here, Chris. 551,000.
2.
52. 53. 4. Let's move quickly here. I want to get you on for the rest of your day. I'm just going to go back here. 553. First time. Second time at 553,000. Third and final time. Andrew, I know you're an investor. Is this attractive for you? It is? Enough to bid? First time at 553,000. Second.
You've got the bid there.
Chris need to know, are they in or out? 1 second. Being told to wait here. I see you there. I haven't seen you over there. Is it attractive at this level for you? It is. Will you come in for a bid? 553.
Today, maybe tomorrow, Monday.
Maybe tomorrow. Won't be available Monday. 553,000 here. Surely we want to get on with the rest of our days. First time at 553,000. I can't wait any longer now. Second time at 553,000. Third and final time at 553,000. Chris, what are we doing over here?
53.
We're definitely making some friends. It's got instructions, this group is out at this point in time. 553,000, I'll call it down 3 more times. pass the property into this group here, they'll get to trade exclusively with our owners. First time at 553,000, second time, third and final time at 553,000. We'll formally pass the property into this.
560. 560, Jarrod.
560 here, we've got 560. 561, back at them straight away. 561,000 here. Almost lost their opportunity. You were literally 1 second away from losing your opportunity to secure the property. 561 now. First time, second time, third, and final time. 561. 62. 62 here, back at you. 63. I suggest those bigger moves. Attempting the next bit in. 63 here. 563. 563,000. First time. Second time. Third and final time. We're definitely out. No further advance. 563,000. If I do pass the property into this group, I can't come back out to you. 1,000? 64. 65. Let's go 66. 66. 7. 8. We're at 567 now. 68's the next. 67 here. 567,000 first time. 2,000 more. 69. 569,000 here. 569,000 out the back there. A little bit more momentum in it. 569. 570 here. 70. Two more. 72. First time. Second time. Third and final time at 570. Jump in for another. We're only mere seconds away from passing the 571. Wowzers. I've never counted more ones in my entire life. 52. 72. 572. Another one. 73. 75. Thank you very much. Now we're moving with momentum. I was about to say we're doing as many points as St Kilda. 575,000 here. That probably would have offended James. He's a St Kilda supporter. 76 here. Let's go for another 4. 80. 1. 77. 577. Back at you. 78. 79. 79. 80. 580 here. 81. 81. 581. 581,000 I have. 82. I think you're tempting those next bids in. Maybe jump in bigger increments. 75. 82. 582. 582,000 here.
83.
85. This bid got in just before them. 585,000 now. First time at 585. Second time at 585,000. 590. 590 here. You're back in front. Exclusive right to treat with the owners at the reserve price. 90 here. Looking for the next one. Looking for the next bid. First time at 590. Second time at 590,000. Third and final time.
1,091.
That 591. 92 here. 92 back. Come with me quick. Don't prompt the next bid. May I suggest a 95?
95.
95. Thank you very much. Over the back there. 95. 595. Come with me to 6. Round me off at 6. 600? 600. Thank you very much. 6 in front. 600,000 here. We're in the 6s. 600,000. First time at 600,000. Second time at 600,000. Third and final time at 600,000. We will pass the
100. 1,000, sorry.
1,601. We're definitely looking like St Kilda stat board this year. 601. Come back with me for more. 605. 605 here. 605,000 back in front.
1.
606. 10. 610. Just keep those bigger into 610. 610 the next one. 606 on the back there ahead. First time at 606,000. Second time at 606,000. Third. 7. 607. 10.
8.
8. 8 here. Just taking the lead. 608,000. First time at 608,000. Second time at 608. Third and final time at 608,000. 9. 9 in front. 609 here. 10. Come back with me. 10. 10. We've got the 10 there anyway. 10. Come back with me for one more. 610 here. 11's next. Or 15. 20. Maybe 30. Are you done? Finished trying? You're out of this level. 610 in front right now. Start tempting your parents to do that spin. 610,000 now. First time at 610. Second time at 610. Third and final time. 15. 15. 615 here. Bids over here. 620's the next. 15. 15 they're in front. First time at 615. Second time at 615. I still wish I wasn't a real estate agent. Buying at this level. Be hard to find something at this level in 3134 again. 615 here. First time. Second time. Third and final time at 615,000. Bids with this group here.
1,000.
16. 20. Come with me for 20. Good decision. Great investment. 16 over here. 616,000. The property will pass into this gentleman. We get no further. Hands, come with me for one more. Where do we go? 17. 17 here, back at you. 18. Done? Maybe 20. 617,000 with this group. First time, second time, third and final time. No further advance. I'll simply pass the property and they'll get exclusive right to treat with their vendors at their reserve price. James, I need to know.
One sec.
I can only give you a moment.
$500.
500.
Yep.
Wowzers. 17,500 here. 17,500. You done? You out? You may have got the opportunity to trade with them at their reserve price on a 500 bid. 617,500 first time. 617,500 second time. Third and final time. I will formally pass the property in at this level if we get no further advance.
$100.
100. 500.
$100.
500. 500.
Not one.
Not even 5. What's that? That's 617, 600. 500? Yes, 5? Okay. 618. 18.5 or out? Or 1? Is that 1? 100. Alright, we're at 618, 100. 618,100 first one. 100 more. 100 more here. 100. 618, 300. First time at 618, 300. Second time at 618, 300. Bids over here. Third and final time, I'll formally pass the property into this level. No further advance.
Maybe another 100.
100 and then done? Okay. 400 here. 618, 400. Got 1, 618 500. 618 500. First time at 618 500. Second time. Third and final time before I formally pass the property in. I need to know in and out. What are you doing? 618 500. We're curly numbers so early. What are we doing? Need to know. Yeah, finish it up. 618 500. No further advance will treat with this group here. First time, second time, third and final time. I've formally passed the property in. We have formally passed the property in over here. Exclusive rights. Need to know. We can't play games anymore. We need to stop mucking around. I will pass the property in literally 2 seconds if I don't get any advance. Done? 100? 61? 700. 618 700. 700 here.
619.
619. 619 here. 20? 619 1. 2? First time at 619. I'm not going to give anyone any time to think. We'll be passing the property in at this level if we can't. 619 1. 619 1. Second time. Third and final time. No further advance. I will formally pass the property in. Need to know are you in and out. 100. 100 here. 300? Is that with 619 300 now? Can I confirm? I think that's 300 here. 619 3. 619 3.
Yeah, 100 and 100 back.
694 5. You're moving 100s or thousands. Done. Out. First time at 619 500. Second time at 619 500. Third and final time. Formally pass the property in here. We'll formally pass the property into this gentleman to treat at the owner's reserve price. And thank you for your participation. We'll be out to let you know what happens shortly.